Out to be a dystopian Keir Starmer Labour government, worse than any of us could have ever feared. Let's get something clear about the term far right. According to Keir Starmer and his Labour government, anyone to the right of Karl Marx and Lenin are considered far right. I mean, if thinking that we should have secure borders, if believing that violent criminals should be in jail, if believing that we should have a coherent immigration policy, if believing that we should be prioritizing the governments of the United Kingdom should put citizens of the United Kingdom ahead of citizens of foreign countries, if these are now to be considered far right, then God help us all. The reality is what we're seeing in Europe is a large number of people in the European populace waking up to the fact that totally uncontrolled mass migration, catastrophic population explosion, and being incapable to build. This is turning out to be a dystopian. You see this wherever there is a divided community with a majority and a minority, for everyone immediately says, oh, well, this must be because the minority is being unjustly treated. In fact, in this country, the immigrant minority is not only not being unjustly treated, but they are being treated with a lavish concern, which no minority would enjoy in any other country in the world. They can't think what's wrong with our heads. But then, people say, there wouldn't have been this violence if we weren't doing something wrong, so they immediately try to find out what it is that they were doing wrong to make up for it. The result of that is simply to put more power, more leverage in the hands of those who are operating the violence, and so it goes on until, where it's very natural, you have a backlash, and of course it would be called a white backlash. And so on one side and the other, you have what eventually erupts into a form of civil war. If we were asked to create the conditions for civil war, we couldn't do better than what we have been achieving and are continuing to accumulate in some of the major cities and industrial areas